உங்கள் கும்பகோணம் முராரி ஸ்வீட்ஸ் இப்பொழுது ஆன்லைன் ஆர்டர் மூலம் இந்தியா முழுவதும் டெலிவரி செய்யப்படுகிறது.
BAFTA Film Institute. Learn from the masters.
Thankful to everyone who watched the film and kind of written into us and spread the word for us. So it's just been extremely overwhelming.
The film was offered to you in 2017, right? So it has been almost 3 years. What was the waiting period like for you?
The waiting period was actually a real test of patience because Anurag sir was so busy with Sacred Games 1, 2, Manmarziya, Love Stories, Ghost. Like he was just at it one after the other.
Are you following Tamil film industry? Are you watching films in Tamil?
Yeah, I do because I was actually offered another film by Siva Karthikeyan sir where the girl is a cricketer, and
Yes.
then I think Aishwarya did it.
Kana.
Correct. So that film also I had come down to Chennai and I was in talks, but then I kind of started shooting for another film and then it didn't kind of go through. When I first got the script, I didn't read it as, the first time I read a script, I read it not for my character, but I read it for what the script is. So I really enjoyed the script and I did not. My previous work that I've done, I used to kind of come prepared with a certain plan in my head, and he said that's not very good, because actors should just stay in the moment and do what the moment requires, not knowing what's going to happen next.
And did you ever expect that you would receive a compliment from Sachin Tendulkar?
No, not at all. So the day when he posted, it was the same day the film released, and the next 2 days I was just looking at the post. Like I took a screenshot, I was looking at the post and smiling.
Hi Sayami, welcome to the show. Nice to have you here in Behind Oaths.
Thank you for having me.
So Choked has released on Friday, so it is getting a lot of positive response. So how do you feel about the response that you're getting for your performance?
The response actually has been extremely overwhelming because this is the first for me when my film and my work is getting praised so much. So it's very new and it's very, very overwhelming. So I'm really glad to everyone who's thankful to everyone who's watched the film and kind of, written into us and spread the word for us. So it's just been extremely overwhelming.
The film was offered to you in 2017, right? So it has been almost 3 years. What was the waiting period like for you?
The waiting period was actually a real test of patience because Anurag sir was so busy with Sacred Games 1, 2, Manmarziya, Love Stories, Ghost. Like he was just at it one after the other. So I used to kind of just go and hover around him saying, let's do this and when are we doing this? But I'm just glad that he stuck it out with me. He backed me on the film because I'm sure he had his reasons. He had it took him long to kind of gather money for the film, get a producer on for the film. So thankfully Netflix came on and it all kind of worked out for the good.
When you first got the script, what was the best thing that you liked about Sarita?
When I first got the script, I didn't read it as, the first time I read a script, I read it not for my character, but I read it for what the script is. So I really enjoyed the script and I did not expect demonetization to come in when I was reading the script. I did not, I thought Nihit, who's the writer of our film, had very beautifully written in the Maharashtrian middle class world. I don't think it's been captured in the recent past so well. So that's something which really attracted me to it. Then the second and third time I read the script, that's when I started looking into Sarita and I realized that she's so very layered. And, it was just her graph of going into her anger, frustration, sorrows, then happiness, greed, breakdown, all of it. There was just such a wonderful journey for a character to go through.
Did you get to meet any bank employees, get to understand their situation during the demonetization period? For your character, it must have been useful.
Yes, I actually went. I was in Nashik again with my parents, and I went to a government bank because I'd gone with my mother for some work, and that's when I kind of started chatting with this one particular lady there. And it was a few days. I went there for a few days, so she kind of told me how frustrating it was and how overworked they were. So I did get to chat with her, and I'm glad that I did.
So Anurag Kashyap, he doesn't normally would want his actors to stick by the lines of the script. So which was the one scene that you got most creative as an actor in Choked?
All the scenes he doesn't let you stick to what the script is, but the one particular scene is the bedroom fight with the kid in between us. So the lines were over like long time ago. But then Roshan and I just went on going on and on because Anurag sir didn't call cut. So it was almost like the written scene was over like very quickly, and then we just kind of went on and on and on. It was very exciting.
Were you nervous because you weren't prepared? You don't have this definite lines to deliver. What was your mindset like before the shoot?
Nervous. Like the first day we shot, I was just a little anxious because we had not done any script readings and we had not done rehearsals, so I was a little anxious on the first day. But we just shot like exterior bits of me walking in and out of the building, and we didn't really shoot any talkie portions. And then eventually, when I like gradually got into shoot, Anurag sir is very very good with his actors, so I didn't feel like worried, anxious, nervous, nothing at all. So it was almost like we were there and we used to improvise. It almost felt like, like theater workshops that I do, it almost felt like that. It was so intimate and it was just so much of freedom to do what we wanted. So it was a wonderful experience.
What was the biggest takeaway in being in acting in an Anurag Kashyap film?
Biggest takeaway was to not over prepare and just be in the moment, because my previous work that I've done, I used to kind of come prepared with a certain plan in my head, and he said that's not very good, because actors should just stay in the moment and do what the moment requires, not knowing what's going to happen next. So for me, the biggest learning was that. Another big learning was to not take yourself so seriously, because Anurag sir is somebody who's so uh, so excited on set, doesn't take himself so seriously after all these years. So that's another thing which I learned from him.
In this journey, which was one moment that you got choked, just like Sarita in the film?
In the last day of shoot, actually, I'm somebody who won't really kind of show what I'm feeling in front of a whole lot of people on set. But the last day of shoot, we were shooting the scene in the auditorium when I'm singing and like I choke. That was what we shot on the last day. And when we realized it was the shot was over. Like Anurag sir came and hugged me, and I couldn't help but like my tears started flowing. So it was a very very special moment for me.
Oh, that was it. Right. So, although coming from a family of artists, your journey wasn't easy, is it? You have gone through things, but which was the one thing that you feel so proud about yourself as an actor?
So even though my aunt is an actor, my grandmom was an actor, at no point did they ever know that I kind of used to audition, get my work on my own, and they kind of just see the final product. So they don't know. Like they used to keep saying, "So kya chal raha hai? Audition, this audition, that audition, but what is happening?" So they always were like outside spectators to my career, and I feel very proud that be it the failure of Mirzya or be it the success of Choked, I've gotten whatever I have on my own stem. So that's something which I hope to continue doing in my career, because whatever the success, failure, joys, happiness should be mine, and that's something which I hold with pride.
You have done films in Hindi, you have done Marathi film, and you were supposed to do a Tamil film as well with Mani sir, Mani Ratnam. So, which film was that?
I don't know. I don't think there was a title, but it was like two. There were two male actors and two female actors, and it was a really interesting script. But I think the male actors that he had in mind didn't the dates or the whatever didn't work out, which is why he kind of then moved on to the film with Aditi that he did. I don't remember the
Kaatru
film. Yes. So he did that. So he moved on to that film. So this was a film before that, and I kind of was in Chennai, and we workshop for 3 4 days, and kind of just spending time with him also was just so wonderful, because he's someone who's so passionate. So I'm really hoping that I get to work with him in the future.
And are you following Tamil film industry? Are you watching films in Tamil?
Yeah, I do, because I was actually offered another film by Siva Karthikeyan sir, where the girl is a cricketer, and then I
Yes,
think Aishwarya did it.
Kana.
Correct. So that film also I had come down to Chennai and I was in talks, but then I kind of started shooting for another film and then it didn't kind of go through. So I have followed quite a few films, and Roshan also I think is doing a Malayalam film, so I'm very excited to watch that film. I've watched a lot of Vetty Raman sir's films. I've watched, of course, Mani sir's films. So I mean, thankfully, with films coming on to Amazon and Hotstar, it's easier to watch now. So there's a lot of Malayalam and Tamil films that I have kind of followed.
Talking about sports, you're a national level badminton player, is it? So you're basically a sports person by heart. So how does that help you cope with the general struggle of being an artist?
So I've grown up playing sport. That will always be my first love because I'm still very much connected to the sportsman in me. So I used to play badminton. Then I kind of was called into the Indian women's team cricket selection because I'm a big cricket fan. But I continued with my badminton, and I've now started. I've taken to running, and I'm doing an Ironman. So I'm just still very much intact with the sportsman in me. I feel it's something which has helped me in a great deal because besides just the physical energy that you get, so even when you're shooting, you have to be awake at 4, you have to be awake at 3. All these things don't matter because you're used to a certain kind of energy level. You're used to working long hours, so physically it keeps you definitely fit. But I feel also sportsmen in general don't give up very easily. The giving up point comes in very late in their life. So as an actor, if your first film doesn't do well, then there are a lot of then it's a very slow climb up. So because of my sporting background, I feel I could kind of just stick it out, keep pushing, keep trying, keep working harder. So it's something which I always feel very grateful for, that I had this background.
In which period of your career did that thing help you? Which was the period where this mental strength helped you cope with the situation?
So I think it was before Mirzya because I was auditioning for films for almost 2-3 years before Mirzya and nothing was working out. And then of course I got this big break, and then the film didn't do so well. So it was after that it was a different kind of struggle. So it was even the whole 3.5 years after the film when nothing was really working out, and when you start kind of questioning yourself, you start feeling insecure. That's when the sportsman in me took over, saying that you stick to what you have to do, just work on yourself, work harder, and it will pay off when it has to.
And did you ever expect that you would receive a compliment from Sachin Tendulkar?
No, not at all. So the day when he posted, it was the same day the film released, and the next 2 days I was just looking at the post. Like I took a screenshot, I was looking at the post and smiling, and my family thought I've gone crazy. So it's extremely very very kind of him and very sweet of him. So it's like your childhood heroes kind of watched your work and has liked it.
Has the response from Choked given you a new strength, a new hope for the future?
It's definitely encouraged me in a big way because a lot of filmmakers have kind of said a lot of nice things and praised me in a big way. But I always feel that taking criticism, taking praise, you should take it with a pinch of salt, and you should stick to doing your work and not kind of get flattered by praise or by criticism, because then it's difficult to maintain your sanity in this industry if you kind of get flattered by both. It's been very overwhelming, but I still want to just kind of see how I can work on myself, hope that I get better offers, and kind of give it my best, and hope for things to flow more easily.
We loved your performance in Choked. We hope you do more films, and in particular Tamil film industry. We would love to see you do films in Tamil as well. So thank you, Saimi. It's been a great time talking to you. Pleasure.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
உங்கள் கும்பகோணம் முராரி ஸ்வீட்ஸ் இப்பொழுது ஆன்லைன் ஆர்டர் மூலம் இந்தியா முழுவதும் டெலிவரி செய்யப்படுகிறது.
BAFTA Film Institute. Learn from the masters.